What's up, guys? This is the Vandal. This is another episode of Dark Souls. Now, in our last episode, I got my ass kicked by a cathedral knight, and I feel like part of my problem is trying to switch to this Viander, especially since I haven't upgraded it yet. I completely forgot to do that when I bought it. So, I'm gonna switch to the Claymore since I'm a bit more used to it. And we'll see if that benefits me at all. It might not. We will just have to see. Seeing if I can put on anything that's arguably better than what I have without going over weight, but doesn't look like I really can. So since I died, I'm probably going to go ahead and try and do that part with the evangelist that I skipped last time. And this episode might get cut up a little bit, just for the fact that I might do some dying, and so, you know, if I try something over and over again, I'm not going to show you all the deaths, because I think it makes sense to show a few, at the very least, just because, you know, seeing some of the mistakes I make might teach you guys more than the stuff I do right. You know, seeing the bonehead stuff that I do, you might go, okay, I'm not going to do that. So, that's why I like to show at least most of them if I don't die too much in an episode. But, you know, I don't want an entire episode to be all deaths either. So, this one might get a little bit more edited than normal. We'll just kind of have to see how it goes. Oh, that's much better. Can't believe I forgot to upgrade the damn Zlyander. Because then I would be one-shotting everything, I'm pretty confident. Holy shit. I can't believe I got that on the first try. And I got a Titanite shard. Okay, now the things I did right with that is the way I was dodging towards him and kind of toward and around his weapon. Like I was circling around his body towards his weapon, or at least I was trying to. And you'll find with a lot of longer weapons... Yeah, it's just an ember up here. That's not even fucking worth it. You'll find with a lot of longer weapons, as counterintuitive as it sounds, frequently the best method is to dodge toward it. And it kind of depends on like what its moveset is, obviously, but generally that's going to be what you're going to need to do. I'm really surprised I got him on the first try. I'm going to walk across the bridge to set off these thieves again so they don't come at me while I'm trying to fuck up the other dude. Where did the other ones even drop? Oh, okay, so there's one there. And there must be one over here somewhere. Wonder if I can sneak up on him. That was weird. It was like a partial backstab, because he did the backstab animation, but it didn't fully happen. Kind of weird. Okay, so now that little section is completely done. We've done everything over there we can do. So now we get to try that damn knight again. I'll go ahead and grab my souls, just because, if I do die again, you know, I'll have another chance to grab them. Really? Already? Woo! Okay, now there I was trying to dodge towards and around him, and I just fucked it up! Oop, backstab? Nope. Get away. Get away. Ah, fuck. Damn it. Finally. Phew. Okay, so what I did since I was having a hard time with them is it kind of occurred to me that, or I remembered that nothing happens in Dark Souls by accident. So I was thinking about this bridge that goes over top, and I'm like, I bet I can kite him and get a drop attack on him. Which, apparently I could. So yeah, there's that. Now, I'm going to equip my bow. I'm going to be so annoyed with myself if this goes south after all that damn work. Okay, we see there's an item in there. But maybe I can't quite crank the camera around enough. But we're not alone. Yee! Okay, you see there's a big ugly fucker over there. Yeah, hi, how's it going? He can't fit through the door, so we are going to snipe the shit out of him. Now, like I said, remember, everything in Dark Souls happens for a reason. They gave you that doorway because that dude sucks. He is strong. And you run into his kind later. And so that was kind of an introduction to whatever the fuck he is. But yeah, so use that doorway to your advantage. If you're a spellcaster, a dex-based character, or me, where I'm a strength character but I have just enough dex to use a bow, use that doorway. And we got another ring. Aldrich's Sapphire. Recovers FP from critical attacks. A malformed ring left by Aldrich, Saint of the Deep, recovers FP from critical attacks. Aldrich, infamous for his appetite for flesh, apparently had the desire to share with others his joy of imbibing in the final shudders of life while luxuriating on his victim's screams. How fucking pleasant. That's an alright ring if you're a spellcaster. But even if you're a spellcaster, there's better stuff. Now, the important part. We're almost to another shortcut. We're gonna run over here. Oh, fuck. Wait, no. Never mind. It'll be alright. Quick important note, if you're human, you will get invaded right here, which is why I said, oh fuck, but then I remembered I'm not human right now. So, we're gonna run across into here, and I think we're home free. We sure are. This also leads to a shortcut. The outside of the cleansing chapel, remember there was a part where there's another one of those guys and I said I need to get a torch before we do it. This is part of that. Like, this is a shortcut into that area, but you can't get back. So now we've got a door here. And we've got a door here. And look at that. Okay. So now, let's see what this elevator's about. One thing about the cleansing chapel is I always have troubles getting a little bit of lag between like the cleansing chapel and the actual like church part. Inside versus outside, basically. So much shit to load up, basically. Okay. Oh, that's right. Forgot you get the deep ring there. That is a really nice ring if you are a spellcaster. Allows additional attunement of spells. And so, like, for my character, that would bring me from 0 to 1. Ring bestowed upon the deacons of the Cathedral of the Deep. Allows attunement of additional spells. In the cathedral slumber, things most terrible. In the cathedral slumber, things most terrible. And as such, the deacons require a grand narrative to ensure they do not falter in their duty. A philosophy to ward away the madness beckoned by the grotesqueries at hand. That is an interesting word. Grotesqueries. Okay. Now we're going to come up here. And we're going to plop down. And this area, as I'm sure you've noticed by now, we're above where we've been. Ow! Interrupting arrow is interrupting. Interrupting arrow is interrupting. Okay. Now, we are above where we were before, and this is, you will see, all these guys that we saw beforehand that didn't necessarily make a lot of sense, how they were kind of hanging around. This is where these guys come into play. We're gonna pop over here, and there's an axe asshole. Hi. Ow. Don't kill me. I will be very disappointed with myself. I thought there was an item over here. Well, damn. There's another one of these assholes over here. I better heal. There we go. Oh, hi. Kind of looked like he sprouted out of the dude's body. As we see, there's a path there. I'm just gonna make sure there's not an item over here I forgot about. Nope. And I'm gonna go ahead and, before we figure out what's going on here, I'm gonna go to the far side here. Because I can see an item down there. Can't remember what it is, though. Can't remember if it's really worth grabbing or not. I'm being kind of cautious because I can't remember if there's almost definitely an ambush over there, but I can't remember if there's one. Can't remember if there's shit that's gonna pop up behind me, basically. Oh, I hear bullshit. Oh, it's just from the other side of the wall. Shank. Okay, I think that's it. Let's find out. Oh, pale tongue. That's important. Let me walk over here and then we'll read it. Oh, bastard. Jesus, why do I forget these so much? I have an Estus shard and a bone shard, and I forgot about both of them. Pale tongue. Proof of an invader's victory over a host of embers. So what you would normally get this if you invade someone in online play and you end up winning. You get a pale tongue. Proof of a red orb invader's victory over a host of embers. Claiming tongues as trophies was originally the practice of an infamous troop of invaders who offered them to their speechless goddess. And so that's, I want to say that's a reference in part to, what the hell are they called? I can't believe I forgot the name. Dark Wraiths. That's what the fuck I'm thinking of. In Dark Souls 1. Wow. Now, that's a good example, though, because there's a bunch of Cathedral Knights in here, and my preferred method of killing them is getting them to walk off the edge. Come on. Really? Let's not dick around too long here. Oh boy. We're just gonna... Whoa, boy. I almost sent my own ass off the edge. Okay, there we go. The thieves are probably the worst part, just because they're so jumpy and shit. And of course there's another one. Come on, asshole. But now, you see over here, we got this dude. See if I can get his attention. Hey, buddy. Hey you. You're ugly. Oi, you, with the face. Hey, cocknose. Dipshit. Woo. Woo. I was gonna grab that item, but then I was like, nah, fuck that. Still following? Come on. Yep. 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 Come on. Oh, did he go? Haha! He fell. The hardest, most of those guys just have swords, but there's one on the far end, which is where we're going to be working our way to, who has a blessed gem. I don't remember that. Create a blessed weapon. have to look that up, because part of me wonders if that's from the DLC, because I do not remember that item. Of course, I don't usually infuse stuff, so maybe I just don't remember it. But anyways, one of these cathedral knights, instead of having a sword, has a knight's crossbow. And that's problematic. But once you get close to him, close enough to him, he'll switch to a sword like everybody else. I think that's the one with the bow over there. But once you get him switched to the sword, then it's just the same kind of wash, rinse, repeat as everybody else. Oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck. Ah shit, he actually made it. Oh. We're just gonna let him go back to where he wants to, and then we're gonna try again. Hey buddy, how's it going? Success! And like I said, our biggest problem is going to be the dude with the crossbow, which looks like that one. And the main issue is the fact that the crossbow has a fucking wicked knockback. I mean, at least as far as crossbows go. So... yeah, you see, that's kind of intense. Come on. That's what we want to see. Well, kind of. I mean, I really don't want to see it, but, you know, it serves our ends. I can still hear you chasing me. Oh? No? He's still going. Fuck. Oh, you bitch. Hey, see, here's the other thing, too, is even if we don't get this guy to fall, we got him out of the way. And where we're going requires kind of a long fall anyway. So, when he's on the other side like that, we could just continue on with our business, which I might do. Oh, there we go. Okay, now, I just want to make sure I'm not missing any items. Don't think there's any up here. While we're up here, though, we can get a look at where we're going, a better look at where we're going. There's a little corridor you can see back there, and that's the path to the boss. What we're doing up here is kind of a side thing, but it's decently important. And we can see there's another giant we're going to have to deal with. Down there, I think on that side, is where we came out of when we skipped across that ooze on the way to open up that shortcut. So we're actually pretty close to the boss. Really, the biggest thing in our way right now is that damn giant. I would have been so pissed if I missed that. Okay. Now this part ahead is not super hard, but it's definitely a little bit tedious. You can see there's a bunch of assholes up here, and you just kind of got to take your time. Trying to get them to drop. I might have to go all the way. Oh, there they go. Take special note to how that dude's projectiles look. How they've got that, like, double prong spear kind of look to him. It'll be important, well, not important, but it's just something worth noting for an item we'll see later. It's not, like, super story important, but if you're interested in the lore, it's interesting. Okay. So that gets that guy. And when we lift this... you see that kind of gives us a path. Now we're not going to go across here yet. For a couple reasons, but we'll get to that in a bit. We're going to head up this way first. And same kind of spiel, bunch of fuckers on the ceiling. And if you notice, we're also starting to get some weird imagery here. We'll appreciate that in a minute. Come on. Come say hi. Come on. That dude over there. Those guys up there. Main reason I'm being so cautious, I mean, if you notice, these guys really don't have too much HP when it comes to the stuff I have equipped. But just because there's so many of them, is really the primary reason for my caution. Oh, here's one of the reasons we came up here. Red sign soapstone. So let's have a look at that. Leave a red antagonizing invasion sign. An online play item. Create a hostile red invasion sign. Be summoned to another world as a dark spirit and defeat the host of embers to gain the strength of fire. Not all dark spirits are unsporting, or they wouldn't make use of this soapstone. So basically, you use that to invade someone's world. It's an alternative to the red orbs. Red orbs where you're kind of forcefully entering someone's world. Soapstones, you know, they're taking the offer, basically, to get invaded. Let's look at the imagery here for a second. So we've got these weird statues that we've seen before where there's like some kind of transformation going on. We see these grub things are like stuck to the wall. There's this weird oozy shit everywhere. A bunch of candles and everything. And you see all these grubs outside. And you also see the fact that there's this door and a large cage around it. Now, what that kind of implies is it kind of seems like someone was trying to get in. And we got all this stuff in here. And I'm not sure, but I think those are cradles. So there's a lot of speculation to this area. But that'll kind of have to come after we beat a boss in a little bit down the road. So we can ask to join Rosaria, Mother of Rebirth's Covenant. And fuck it, why not? As you can see, she's like, I don't know what the word I want to use is, holding one of those man grub things. And we get the Covenant item Rosarias Fingers. You have obtained proof of the Covenant. Now the cool thing is, and the main reason I want to show you guys, is you can reallocate your attributes. Or alter your appearance, but I figure most people are going to be more interested in the allocation of attributes. And the way your payment for these is through the offerings of pale tongues. And also, the way you would raise your covenant status with her is through the offering of pale tongues. So like for example, let me look at my stats here. So if I wanted to reallocate my stuff, and actually I might, if I do, I'll probably do it off camera and show you guys afterwards. But like I could drain my intelligence, my faith, and attunement because completely unnecessary. Though I don't think you can go past the base of your starting character, so I don't think I actually could drain those any further. But as an example, if I could, like say you're trying one kind of character and you're not really feeling it, you can come here, reallocate your attributes, and start working towards a different build. I do believe that there is a limit per playthrough. I think it's 5 times... Oh, these are cradles. I didn't even realize that these ones were down here. I never really paid attention to them. I thought they were pews, so I didn't really pay attention. But anyways, I believe there's a limit of, I think, 5 times per playthrough that you can do it. The reallocation. But I think this will be as good a place as any to stop. I will probably go to Firelink and on the next episode and get a level up, and maybe I'll see about upgrading Zweiander and see if, once I have it upgraded, which I should have done from the get-go, we'll see how that treats me. So thank you guys for watching. Like, comment, subscribe.